how's it going? This is Clay. This time I wanted to do a little quick guitar lesson. So I was reading one of the comments on one of my videos, and they were talking about how I was playing all across the neck, and that was something that they were struggling with or wished that they could do a little bit better. And I was remembering that that was something for a long time that I struggled with and didn't really know how to do. So I wanted to give you one quick little tip to help kind of bring a little bit of a map to the fingerboard that will hopefully help with this. You know, when I really made a breakthrough is when I started to learn the fingerboard. And when I say that, I mean things like you know where the notes are and you know how the scales start to connect together. You know, there's the caged method where you can learn all the boxes of the pentatonic scale. That will certainly help. And this is a part of that. But this is just kind of one quick way to get into that. So, you know, obviously learning the cage stuff is really good. Learning the neck is really good, so you know, like, if somebody asks you, where is an A? So you could be like, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here, there's one here. You know, if you know where the notes are on the neck, that can help a lot. And so part of that is with this little trick. So let's start off with an A minor pentatonic or C major pentatonic scale. And let's learn just one way to move that around the neck. So this is your A minor pentatonic. Here on the 5th fret. So that's usually a shape that people are very familiar with. So there are also a couple of extenders, I call them, ways to get a little bit more mileage. And so if you start here on the 3rd fret, then you kind of slide up, and you can go up here too. So that's kind of an extended version. So both on the low end and on the high end, I'm just kind of moving it up a little bit. Well, if you think about this move right here, what you want to do is find that exact same move an octave higher. So, an easy way to find the next A is to go up here to the 12th fret on the A string. You know that the A string open right here on the nut is an A, and you can go up to the octave here. And then in your mind, think of this note as the exact same as this note. And then play the same shape. So if you go, you can go, you're just an octave higher. So I'm playing 10th fret, 12th fret on the A string, 10th fret, 12th fret on the D string, and then you go 12th fret, 14th fret. And I like to slide there with my ring finger from the 12th to the 14th fret. I'll play that little run actually quite a bit. And then you can go up 12, 14 on the G string. That's the exact same as. And then it gets a little weird because, you know, if you've ever tuned your guitar, typically you go on the 5th fret to tune, but then when you go to the G and B string, it's only 4 half steps apart instead of 5. So it gets a little weird. So instead of going, and then you're in your pentatonic box, you actually have to go up here to the 13th fret. So that's, these notes are the same as these notes, just an octave higher. So what you're doing is, instead of, you know, in this box it's all based on the 5th fret, well, on the B string you have to slide up to the 13th because of you tune it by 4 half steps. So the whole box all together looks like this. So right here, you're starting to move up to where you're going 3 frets apart. That's the same as this move. So you're taking this shape that you know, and some of the little extensions that are very familiar. And you're transferring up, so instead of starting on the low E string, you're starting on the A string an octave higher. So you could go, that's the exact same as, so that would be 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 13, 15, 12, 15. That's the exact same as, the only difference is on the B string, you have to go 13, 15 instead of 12, 14. So, and then if you want, you can have the high end too, where so the low end would be, you can go because this right here is the same as this, so you would slide up. So yeah, I hope that was helpful and not too confusing. I know that when I was learning to play electric, you get comfortable with these first shapes, but then it's like, how do you take the next step and start to really learn the whole neck? Well, I think the easiest way to do it is to take a shape you're really familiar with and play it somewhere else where it's pretty accessible still. And a lot of the licks that you know too are very applicable. So, so anyways, I hope that's helpful. If you want to see more guitar lessons, feel free to let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.